For about a year now, I've been obsessed with Stardew Valley. A cute farmhand simulator sandbox game where you can, of course, tend to a farm with animals and seasonal crops, but you can also go to the local mines for ores, craft decorations, talk to the locals, maybe even start a family with your special suitor. But the one thing I actually love doing the most is fishing. Fishing is very controversial, I've noticed in the community. Not for anything awful, but for some, the mechanics are just hard. But for me, that's why I like it. The difficulty of fishing makes me want to invest in a better rod, deluxe bait, and even strategize in the best bobbers. The reason why I love fishing so much is because of the many different designs of the fish you can catch. Sure, there's standard boring fish like the chub or longmouth bass, but there are so many well-designed catches like the ghost fish, rainbow trout, even a blob fish. But my most favorite fish ever to catch is the squid. Not the midnight squid, no. The regular, adorable, pale blue squid that is only caught in the winter. And I'm gonna make it. Hello, my lovely kittens. It's Perry. And I'm gonna tell y'all I've never done pixel art like this before, but I have a plan. First, if you like this video, a click on the like button would be appreciated. Each like lets me know people still enjoy my videos, even with subpar editing software. Also, if you love seeing my little cat face, then click subscribe. And don't forget to click the bell to be notified for my monthly videos. Now, let's get to making my precious squid. What I will be using for the pixels will be 1/2-inch wooden blocks. I thought these would be just big enough, but not too big. I actually already had a bag of 100 of these blocks I ordered years ago, and just got around to using them. But it turned out there's more than 100 pixels to make the squid, so I needed to get more. With all the blocks I need, I'm going to also have to prime them. I'm coating the blocks in a base coat of gesso. Gesso is kinda like white acrylic paint, but gesso is specifically designed as a base coat primer. This is also because I don't own spray paint and don't know how to use it, so it's the hard way for me. I counted there are roughly 170 pixels on the squid, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of painting. Now with the base coat done and dried, let's mix the many different blues. Well, really, there's more like 5, but that's a lot of paint. I won't keep yapping on this part. I know y'all want to see these delicious paint shots. Now it's just a matter of counting the pixels and painting the appropriate amount of blocks the right color. I decided to do it this way because if I were to just glue the blocks together in the silhouette of the squid first, I risk wobbly lines and I wanted the cubes to present themselves better. But if you'd like to make the pixels that way, by all means. Now that all of the different groups of blues are painted, it's time to glue them together. I first mapped them out, making the squid itself just to make sure I didn't screw up anything. I had a few blocks left over as spares. With everything looking good to go, I grabbed my hot glue gun and started to carefully make tiny dots to stick each block to one another.
Shit.
This process was a little iffy for 2 reasons. One, I think I needed to have the glue gun set to a high temp and I had it on a low temp. So the glue cooled quicker and I had to peel it off and start again in some places. The second issue is, well, the fact that some of the blocks were not even with their dimensions at all. So my squid has some holes where the blocks don't align. But I'm not too picky. It was my first time using wooden cubes for pixel art. With a long and annoying process done, I then took my glossy Mod Podge to give it that wet look, and to coat the pieces to seal in the paint. And with that, he's done! I know he looks a little wonky, but like I said, it was my first time using blocks like this. Next time, I will make sure to get the same brand of blocks to keep them closer in dimensions. I'll figure out a way to hang them on my wall later. But I hope you guys enjoyed. What other Stardew sprites would you like me to make? I hope all your mornings are filled with fruit juice and sugar. And make sure I can see you all next time.